Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I want to discuss the difference between body positivity and fat acceptance. But before we get there, I want to address a couple of things. So I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, and I've already gotten controversy and backlash over the topic of obesity and fat acceptance. Um, and I wanted to make a couple of things clear. So unfortunately, now we have a generation of society that has a very short attention span and does not want to watch videos longer than a few minutes or read full articles. They just take the title or the headline and run with it and jump to conclusions. So I just want to encourage people, anyone who has a concern or issue with anything I'm discussing, please watch the videos and then address me from there. The second thing I wanted to bring up is obesity and overweight people in general. Look, I do not have an issue with people who are obese. I do not have an issue with people who are overweight. That has been completely taken out of context. I have many people in my life who are overweight and obese. I've been overweight and obese. That's not my problem. I will have a relationship with you and love you just the same as anyone else in my life. I'll address my problem with obesity and overweight people in a second. But that is not the issue in general. Like, I don't have an issue with them personally. Lastly, I've brought this up in other videos. I'm not sure how I can make it more clear. I am not saying girls have to look like supermodels. You don't have to be 5'5" and 105 pounds. That's probably just as unhealthy as being overweight. You do not have to be 6 foot, have a six pack, and look like Tim Tebow if you're a guy. That's not what I'm saying. Here's the reality. Again, there's a difference between body positivity and fat acceptance. Let's get into this. So here's the reality. We are all born different. And I get that. We all come in different shapes and sizes. Some of us are chubby little babies. Some of us are skinny little things, whatever. In life, we grow and mature physically different, and that's fine. I get that. Some people will naturally carry more fat and have slower metabolisms. Some people will have faster metabolisms and naturally have a harder time putting on weight if they're attempting to do that. That is not what I'm getting at. Body positivity is a great thing if it's done right. And what I mean by that is, look, yes, love yourself. Don't ever hate yourself, because that'll get you nowhere. But don't use body positivity to make excuses and not take responsibility for your actions. I think it's important to love yourself. I think it's important to make sure that you have nothing but a positive mindset. But again, don't use that for an excuse. So here's my issue, what I brought up earlier. Here's my issue with obesity and mainly the fat acceptance movement in general. If you're overweight, obese, do your thing. I've made this comparison in several other videos with cigarettes. Look, if you smoke cigarettes, do you. You do your thing. I will still be friends with you. I will still love you the same. I don't care. However, don't lie to me. Don't say it's healthy. Don't encourage others to do it. And that's what's going on with the fat acceptance movement. If you guys Google Tess Holliday, she's a plus size model. This girl is very, very sick. Like, and what I mean by sick, like, this chick is extremely overweight. I guess I don't know her, medical records. I don't have those on hand, but she potentially could have a lot of things very soon if she doesn't change her lifestyle, is what I mean by that. But when you have a platform like that, when you're a supermodel, when you're an actor, when you're an athlete, any of those things, people naturally follow you. You can say whatever you want, but people typically follow actions rather than words. And when people like her say health is at every size, first of all, that's not true in any way, shape, or form. And secondly, encouraging people that it's cool to accept yourself and love yourself and be okay with being hundreds of pounds overweight the rest of your life. That's just unhealthy. And love is not holding someone's hand. You guys remember that. Love is truth. Love can hurt and hurt bad. But if you think love is saying, do your thing, do whatever you want to do, you have no idea what love is. So that's my issue, guys. When I talk about this stuff, even people 40 pounds overweight, 30 pounds, I'm not going to sit there and hang, a broccoli in front of your face and say, lose weight. I'm going to love you and have a relationship with you just like anyone else in the entire world. But I will always encourage people to do what I think is right. And my concern is more for people who are genuinely sick, who are 80, 90, 200 pounds overweight, who genuinely can have a shortened lifespan, diabetes, and way higher risk of cancer. That's what I'm talking about, is the social and political wave that has taken over a lot of the nation and our generation, right? I'm trying to protect our kids' generation as well, because if we have this mindset that health is at every size and do your thing, eat what you want, that's fine if you do that. Don't encourage other people to do it, and don't lie and say it's okay. That's my issue. So to wrap things up, guys, I love everyone. I don't care. You can be obese, overweight, whatever. I encourage people to try to live a healthy lifestyle, but I love you just the same. But just don't lie about it. Don't fall into this fat acceptance movement. There's a big difference between loving yourself and making excuses. That's all I have for you guys. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to keep feeding this channel as much as I can. Better quality equipment's coming. I'll keep the content rolling. Soon I'm going to start doing some podcasting with some other people. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day, guys.